Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 142 of Persona 5 Royal. And in the last episode, we cleared Shido's palace's infiltration. So now what we're going to do is get a massage ready and go out for the night. And moreover, fix a problem that while I was going on demon time, I inadvertently caused. And that problem, ladies and gentlemen, is me not completing Chiaya. So yeah, since I already have that on the channel and I have already shown that off and the rank 10, I think it'd be a best part to skip this and go straight to the end of the day. Especially since I've already done this. So here I am, just sitting in bed, thinking about what happened to Akechi. Whether he went to Mrs. Buttersworth or Pearling Mills in the sky. Spoiler alert, he's still fucking alive, but the game cut that out. I mean, instead of, adding all the cut content from Persona 5 into the game, they just add more cut content. But I digress. Whatever the case, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be in for what is essentially the hardest boss in the game in Vanilla 5. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. The boss we're about to fight is, in fact, the hardest boss in the game in 5. Here's the thing. Royal, with all of its new features, that was basically features that was already in the game but was resold to everyone. How shall I put this? Royal went and made what is essentially one of the hardest fights in the game actually easy.
You certainly.
And it's all because of one thing, the fusion alarm.
Which incense are you
Oh,
doing?
and we gotta put more stuff on it. Okay. It's still in lockdown, so I guess we could do that. Chances are we're still going to use that persona later on down the line.
Are you finished? What?
So, on that note,
No slacking off.
it's time for us to leave this place. And moreover, let's see if there's any new books in here.
What can I get you?
No books. Okay. Let's go on ahead and head to the underground mall, because I think there might be some imported stuff, because it took them a week to actually get there. And folks, we're practically, once we're done with Shido, we're practically nearing the end of the base game, and oh, there's nothing. Damn it. It's alright, it's alright. We'll just take the hustle and go about our business. We'll go back to... We might as well just go on and take Shido down. There's nobody available right now. Haru's not available because it's not a school day.
We're all here.
Well, it is, but she's just not available because it's a cloudy and rainy day. So let's get the calling card sent.
Once you decide to send this calling card, there will be no going back. Make sure you're fully prepared beforehand, okay?
It's finally coming down to this. So, how are we gonna send the calling card?
It would be pointless to send it to the Diet Building.
And even if we handed it over to different media sources, who knows how it would be treated? The worst case scenario would be giving it to the police under the table. What shall we do then? Futaba-chan? My Futaba cannon is ready.
Huh?
It's good to go. Look. Now, if I do this... When did you make this?
You should have told us you were planning something!
To trick your enemies, you first gotta trick your allies.
How stylish.
It's kick-ass! This should work nicely.
All right, it's time for people to start coming to their senses.
First start with national news. Since the young man suspected to be the leader of the Phantom Thieves died while in custody, the police have officially announced that these crimes have come to an end and assure everyone that the peace will be restored in the community.
Yo, what is up, everybody?
We are the ones who you all know as the Phantom Thieves.
And all of us are alive and kicking. But those shitty guys in power, they've been manipulating information to try and hide the truth.
What is this? Where's it coming from?
I don't know. We can't switch it out. Seems we aren't the only ones affected either.
So, before we appropriate our next target, we would like to first borrow your time. The recent scandals of public figures, the accidents caused by psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns, these weren't caused by unknown reasons. One man is behind every single instance, simply to satiate his own greed.
That man was afraid his crimes would be exposed and shifted the blame on us. He even manipulated the police for that.
We only steal the hearts of criminals. But this asshole tried to dump what he did on us. That just shows he doesn't care about those victims at all.
Shut everything down!
The identity of that cowardly man is...
The hell? Who's getting good?
Ooh, the police reacted much faster than I thought. Too bad. I win!
The man behind it all is a current cabinet member of all things. The Minister of State for Special Missions, Messiah Shido.
Everything that guy says is a lie. And to prove that, look, as you can see, all of us are alive and kicking. I'm sure the people investigating us can tell if this is a lie or not. Shido himself will soon confess all the crimes.
You think it's some kind of prank?
Look forward to it, everyone.
No way. Could this be real?
Don't block the road, people!
What's going on?
We're not gonna sit back and watch some crook wreck this country just because of his goddamn ego. Ain't that right, leader?
Hey, we can see his face.
Yes. Before that happens, we will take this country.
Hello? Yes. We're looking into it now. Please, if you would so kindly...
Very well. I'll crush them beneath my heel.
Did the remaining members put that notice out? What did they mean when they said nobody has died? Could they have installed a new leader just to threaten us and Shido?
We're going to check with the different departments. Excuse me. Yes?
What? How can that be?
The Phantom Thief's corpse seems to be missing from the morgue.
Didn't your men check the death certificate and carrier documents?
Yes, but,
Give me a straight answer.
perhaps this Phantom Thief tricked us with his bizarre powers. Maybe he just made us think he had died.
Who made those documents? Who was there at the scene of the suicide?
Find a way to stop a change of heart! Don't we have Wakaba Ishiki's research materials? And what about Akechi? Where did that useless brat go? He must have run away knowing he failed. Bring him here when you find him! Got that?
I'll erase any who gets in my way, just as I've always done.
Where is the Phantom Thief's body?
Phantom Thief? Body?
This isn't the time for games.
I really don't know what you're speaking of. Oh, but that reminds me. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. But everything from then on is a blur. No. Could I have done something wrong? Then
Hey!
Did the Phantom Thieves get to her?
Don't tell me. Was your heart... Could this be true, Nijima?
What have I done?
The Phantom Thief! He's alive!
Even so, how did he escape from the station?
It doesn't matter. We must catch him. We can't let this get out. Not only was the suicide announcement false, but he got away on top of that. We'll have to interrogate you as a key witness.
Why me?
Check the documents you created. You may remember something once you look at them, but even if you can't recall, all responsibility for his escape rests squarely on your shoulders.
I'm sorry, I honestly don't know what's going on here.
You're the last person to talk to that Phantom Thief. You have to clean up your boss's mess. If you're going to resent someone, resent your dead director.
Is illness really what killed him? Do you think his death was truly due to illness?
That doesn't matter. Your actions have made a mockery of the police force. You're going to pay for this, I promise.
Very well. It's all up to you now, everyone.
Police officials are said to be currently reviewing the facts of the Phantom Thieves' notice, and...
Welcome.
Search the place. You're Sojiro Sakura, yes?
Who the hell are you?
Where are the Phantom Thieves?
Oh, you mean those guys they've been talking about on TV?
Don't play dumb with me.
This is obstruction of business, you know.
We've investigated this thoroughly.
Is this the only way you do things?
They're not upstairs.
Where are the Phantom Thieves?
If you're not a customer, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
He's an accomplice. Take him away.
Don't get all cocky. You're just some useless criminal's lapdog. Justice isn't on your side.
The notice put forth by these so-called Phantom Thieves is absolutely groundless. It is nothing more than a wicked terrorist act aimed at obstructing the elections. What we need now is a powerful, unyielding leader. I am willing to risk my life to fight them.
Oh, which one is right? Shido or the Phantom Thieves?
I hear what Shido-san is saying, but is it true?
I speak now to those who call themselves Phantom Thieves. Your actions are gravely serious crimes. You are rebelling against the laws of this country and unnecessarily causing alarm among its citizens. I call on you to surrender yourselves at once and apologize to the people of this proud nation.
The Phantom Thieves cut into a live broadcast signal, didn't they? They're crazy!
But don't you think that Shido looks like a criminal too?
Oh, I don't know what to believe anymore.
I hope they catch them soon.
That bastard Shido's trying to act all calm, but he's probably freaking out on the inside.
Apologize? Quite the funny joke.
Who is the real criminal here? A lot of people are gathered here.
Our calling card has had a tremendous effect.
I'm real proud of that one.
All they're doing is making noise, though.
Seriously, they should just go home and sleep.
Even after what happened, not many people want to see Shido have a change of heart. What we're about to do is just... right?
That's right. Have we ever acted outside of the scope of justice?
You have a point. Hey, look over there.
To think he'd actually go after Masayoshi Shido. Youth is incredible. This has me excited as well. That boy really keeps the news rolling in.
She doesn't notice we're here, right? That keen journalist nose is a force to be reckoned with. Whoa, why's Mishima here? Man, that kid's impressive.
The Phantom Thieves are just. I guarantee it. Now that's what I like to hear.
There may not be many of them, but we have to cherish our fans. Let's go change Shido's heart.
Justice only we know, huh?
If only I were 20 years younger.
Your victory is certain.
Isn't this crazy? The Phantom Thieves are totally insane!
Aw, I wish I'd gone straight home. I could have seen it in person in Shibuya that way.
To think he would turn out to be such a troublemaker.
It's almost like we're praying to the Phantom Thieves here.
Hey, wasn't there a rumor going around that the Phantom Thieves were murdering people? I knew they were no good the moment that stuff came up. I bet they're just a bunch of scumbags.
Oh, I see. That's scary.
They just don't get it.
The bigger the target, the more exciting things get, right?
Yeah, that calling card was by far the best calling card in the game. And also, I practically skipped a few things because my controller started being, well, my controller, and moreover, I had to do some things in the Velvet Room. I mean, I did put Asteros Picaro on lockdown even more, but there was something else I did. It was practically me strengthening up my personas. Don't really need to do that. Well, actually, no, yeah, I really needed to do that. Especially for the final stretch of the game. Primarily, if your personas are not like level 99 or anything of that nature, you are going to be screwed in the final stretch. But let's go on ahead and head to Shido.
Shido!
Where did you lowlights obtain that power? Not that it matters. If you have a complaint, I'm willing to listen.
What did you do to Akechi? He was your own son.
I had a feeling it was something like that. He reminded me too much of that woman. I also have an idea as to why he approached me. He was hoping to trap me, was he not? He was sharp, but in the end he was just a kid. I controlled him merely by offering praise. I intended to dispose of him as soon as I became Prime Minister.
What?
I could never keep someone with such intimate knowledge of my past alive. What an ace detective. He was standing beside me all this time, yet couldn't see through my plans. His destroying himself saved me quite a bit of effort, though.
How could you? You stole my mom's research and took her life!
Everything you've done has been for your own selfish gains! You even killed my father! I will never forgive you!
Sacrifices are inevitable in the path of reform. I only require that the foolish entrust themselves to their superiors. I shall guide them.
The hell makes you think you're so much better than everyone else?
You never would have been able to make it this far without Akechi's help!
He only appeared because of the expectations God held for me. Moreover, it was thanks to me that Akechi was able to properly use his power to begin with. The changing of hearts that you've been doing was nothing more than provoking the public.
How selfish! You were unable to win by honest means, so you used foul tricks to ascend the political ladder.
A cruel person like you has no right to stand leading the citizens of this country. You're nothing but a criminal who rose above others by climbing a staircase of sin.
The life of a nation, as opposed to those of a few sacrifices. There can be no comparison. The ignorant masses only care about their own personal happiness. I am merely granting that for them. That is the social reform that only I, as the one chosen by God, can enact.
I can't believe you look down on everyone else so harshly.
I'd never accept a leader who makes a teenager murder people. You say it's for the country, but I bet it's all for yourself. Nobody would wish for something like that!
Nobody? Then why was I chosen? Why are they surrendering the seat of Prime Minister to me? Everyone denies the value of hard work these days. Instead, they seek to effortlessly gain wealth. That is why I must re-establish this mighty country. One that does not waver. One that others bow to.
Mighty my ass! That's just a crooked country made by a crook!
We cannot let you do this. You are a disgrace to Japan. Hence, we will take your deranged heart.
Those who disobey me must be eliminated. However, considering the loss of Akechi, it would be a waste to kill those who are actually capable. I will allow you to choose between life or death. One last time. Devote your power to my social reform. I will give you anything you want, be it wealth or status.
There's no way we'd follow you. No matter how many times you ask, our answer's not gonna change.
It seems the ignorant masses are doomed to remain as such. I thought you were smarter than that. This is unfortunate. I have no choice but to eliminate you all. A small leak will sink a great ship. Great nations have fallen to such lenience. I will not make such incautious mistakes!
There's tons of them!
Since when?
Let me make myself clear. Do not think of me as you did my foolish son who acted so brashly. You little... Die! Without further delay!
Our leader's gone through shit because of you! It's on!
Any who stand in my way. There is no need for thieves in my mighty country. Only myself and the ones who revere me are needed.
Alright, it's time for the ignorant masses, or human sacrifice if you will. They have three forms: the beast, the wings, where the beast will sprout wings and fly, and also the pyramid. The beast is probably the more annoying form because it will make your allies enraged and will force your allies to attack it with physical and gun attacks, to which, in this phase, it will reflect and possibly kill them. Unless your persona has a resistance to physicals, or more likely train, well, guess what? You're gonna end up killing yourself. It's bound to happen. And it has happened to me once. Now, while he's completely immune to physicals and gun, here's the thing that people don't realize. He is, however, susceptible to all magic, and all forms of the ignorant masses will fall easily to Almighty. So you won't have to worry too much about the fact that he's got a physical wall and a gun wall, because you could just use Almighty to bypass that shit. And the reason why we're dropping his defense is real simple. I'm gonna show you just how much Almighty will make this fight a joke.
You lowlifes! I hope you understand what it means to turn your back on me!
I don't want to understand.
Then you shall perish! You shall regret these foolish actions against me in the afterlife!
It changed?
I will destroy you!
And even if I didn't use Almighty, here's the thing, or let alone the myriad truths. Here's the thing, Almighty will make the fight go real fast, and if not, guns will make this part of the fight go exceedingly fast. Because it loses its resistance to guns and instead has resistance with magic. And we're basically going to take this guy out real quick before it gets real obnoxious.
To think you'd manage this much! Why won't you stop resisting? The nation I strive for is the ultimate realization of the public's happiness!
It changed again?
The weak must be sacrificed for the sake of grand ideals. That is the natural order of this world.
And now for the pyramid. It's just resistant to gun, but that's alright. The pyramid is basically going to be easy as pie because it shares the same HP as the rest of the ignorant masses. So, in other words, whatever damage you do to the first two forms and all the debuffs will carry over to the next form. So there is that, and Royal's the reason for that, because that didn't happen in 5.
Useless, ignorant masses! It seems even thieves should not be taken lightly if they come in great enough numbers.
Once you're losing, you're putting all the blame on the masses, huh?
So, you're the one unifying them.
A touching reunion, isn't it?
The next time you crush a foe, I suggest you do it in a more certain manner.
Not that there'll be a next time for you.
You're more than just a member of the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
This ain't the first time you failed to finish this guy off.
You took him to court, and yet you don't remember? You truly don't care about the fate of others.
Wait. Could you be the one from back then? That damn brat who showed up and stood against me when I was with that woman! I see. So it truly is you. What an interesting turn of fate. But your efforts will be worthless in the end.
What?
Small sacrifices are inescapable for those wishing to be powerful, competent leaders. How would you ever reach your destination if you stopped to count every ant you crushed on the road?
Are you saying that the people you killed deserve to die?
He's totally insane.
I wouldn't expect the ignorant masses of this country to understand. Us, I will offer proof. By forcefully crushing the Phantom Thieves! I'll erase any who stand in my way! I shall win this game!
What is this power? Careful! Those muscles aren't just for show!
Now the real fight begins. Masayoshi Samael Shido. Here's the thing about this guy. He is actually not hard at all. The hardest part was literally the ignorant masses. While yeah, he will make it to where once the fight prolongs, he will take 2 to 3 turns. And even then he'll do it naturally thanks to Royal. Oh, there's something else about this fight that Royal does that is really unnecessary. But I digress. What I can say, however, is when it comes down to Masayoshi Shido, he will use colossal physical attacks, so unless you guys have a physical wall to save yourself, you're going to be taking some damage and you're going to need some healers. But moreover, you might want to watch out because he's got his own version of God Hand, and that really hurts. And while I'm on the subject, there is something I should mention too. He will use Bloodbath. And Bloodbath actually will enrage your party members. And if they are enraged, while they will attack Shido, they won't be able to defend, they won't be able to heal, and they definitely will not be able to switch out. So, yeah, you gotta be careful of that. But, in all honesty, Shido's battle is basically you debuffing him at any chance you get. And the more you debuff him, and the more you use almighty attacks, the quicker this fight will go.
Not bad. But there is no reason for me to lose to thieves. And stay down!
And to those who are saying you're only doing this New Game Plus, well, this is what happened on my first run. I didn't really die of Shido.
How are these lowlife brats beating me?
Now's our chance! Let's take his treasure!
Don't think you've won! The power held by the most elite is what rules over our society. It's vexing that I have to use this on some foolish brats. But I will educate you, through and through!
He's still gonna come at us? Gotcha!
Shido! I have decades of experience over these brats!
No way! He's even stronger now?
Die!
This form, yeah, that's where I actually died. In the first form of Vanilla 5. Royal, he's a joke here too. You just repeat the same pattern. Drop all of his stats and just waylay him with everything you got. Because at the end of the day, you're probably chewing through half of as much HP as the ignorant masses had. So yeah, you're gonna be in here for a while. Thing is, if he actually scores a critical, it is going to be terrible. Because this form particularly will get himself 3 turns automatically. And God forbid if this guy manages to land a critical. That's 5 turns. And that's not cool. Oh, by the way, this is the thing of God Hand I was talking about. And because we used Debilitate, that didn't really do too much.
Are you scared?
It still would hurt if you don't do that. Because trust me, dropping this man's stats is the best idea in the world. And you want to know something else? Raising your stats is the best idea in the world. He doesn't have any resistance to physicals, so if you have physicals and powerful weapons, by the way, chop this man down. Take the fight to him. use everything you've got. Because guess what? You're gonna get it back! Considering the next palace of the game. You are going to get it back and then some.
I'm pumped up.
So yeah, it would be in your best interest to use what you can now, because like I said, you're going to get back every single thing that you have gotten on the way here. Well, on the way to the final, or the supposed final boss of the game in 5, but in 5 World not so much. Oh yeah, and that's another move that causes Berserk. And by lowering this man's stats, I'm pretty much making him a complete target for something much more sinister. Yeah, Buddhist man, but here's the thing. I'm going on demon time.
To think you'd put up this much of a fight! Bastard! Won't let you have this!
What happened? Are you alright, Joker?
I never would have imagined that impertinent brat from so long ago managing to get in my way this much! Honestly, unbelievable! I should have finished you off before this could have happened. It seems I too was naive. However, my dream has been attained. My desire to steer this country has finally come to fruition. But my ambition has only yet begun. I will not stumble over mere minutia like yourself. This time, I'll be dead certain to seal your fate. I will reduce you to nothing!
We've come so far. We have to do something. Joker, please don't lose.
And this is the reason why I'm on demon time. Because you see, here's the thing. The less HP this guy has when he comes to this port, the better. Because here is the gist. Your party is automatically KO'd except for you. If anything happens to where you die, you start all of these forms all over again. And that is why he is the hardest boss in the game. So I just want to point that out to anybody who questions as to why I did what I did. Because like I said, I am on demon time. And this demon has just been slayed by Joker after all these parts. Whew. Damn, that felt good. You could use any persona. I mean, there's strength fusion and item fusion. Basically speaking, Royal made this game, or this battle, way too easy, as opposed to 5 Vanilla, which is really a hard challenge.
How could I lose?
For causing countless mental shutdowns in others. You will atone. With your life.
Don't you got something to say to our leader before you go passing out?
Yes. I acknowledge that I incriminated you on false charges. I did it to protect myself. I'm so sorry for what I've done. It feels as though it's been quite some time since I have felt sincerely apologetic. That may be good. So, I've been defeated.
Sir! No. Did they succeed? Hey! Yes, sir. Will I really be able to kill the Phantom Thieves if I take that?
According to Wakaba Ishiki's research, temporarily collapsing a palace will take down anyone inside it as well. The abrupt nature of the collapse means they will be unable to escape without extreme luck. However, The only way to purposely erase a cognitive world is by halting biological activity. In other words, this medicine will temporarily kill you. There are great risks involved.
Anything will do! Give it to me!
Ah.
Now, they're done for.
How reckless of him! We must be sure to transfer him at once if anything goes wrong.
Wait, why a wheel? And it's for a ship?
I must steer this country. If I don't, who will?
What arrogance!
I...
What the? Huh?
An explosion? But we haven't taken the treasure yet. We'll talk later. Come on, let's grab the treasure and run! Huh? Didn't we come from this way?
We can't get through like...
What is happening?
Hey, Oracle!
The ship is exploding, but why?
What kind of sloppy explanation is that?
I don't know what's happening either! Something might have happened to Shido in the real world.
What do you mean, something?
I don't know! Standing around here isn't going to help! We have to run! Oracle, are there any other escape routes? I'm looking, but... What about that way? No! Our path!
Still, where else can we go?
Crap! This side too!
Are we sinking? We are not gonna die like this! We're gonna die! I don't know how to swim! Over there! A lifeboat!
Let's go! We just gotta get there.
It's too far. We won't reach it in time.
I got this.
Huh?
Hang tight. I'll nab the boat.
Ryuji!
It's now or never. Here it goes!
Ryuji!
Hang on!
We're moving.
No way. It can't be. Come on, what the hell, Ryuji? Ryuji! We're back! Ryuji!
He didn't make it out.
We gotta go back!
That's impossible.
This isn't funny at all.
He was our fastest runner, too!
So, this is the treasure.
It's a legislator's pen.
Man, that was close. For real though, why do palaces gotta explode so much? Can't they disappear normally? What?
Didn't you... die?
What? I got blasted out from the explosion. When I woke up, I was lying on the grass. I mean, ain't I alive? What's this? Your crying face is so not cute.
It's your damn fault!
What did I do?
We were worried about you!
You troublemaker!
Wait, what's this about? Hold on, okay? Come on, I almost kind of died. You guys are joking, right?
I'm feeling a bit hungry.
Why don't we stop by somewhere before going home?
Then I want sautéed foie gras!
We're in reality right now, you know.
Sir!
What have I...
Huh? Is the medicine still affecting you?
Medicine?
Should we get him to a hospital? We should probably wait and see a little longer.
I must... atone.
No! What's his heart changed?
Did the temporary death serum not work? Sir!
If he's had a change of heart, will he blab everything about us? Everything will be ruined!
What are we supposed to do about his campaign?
Announce that he's not feeling well. Arrange a hospitalization in absolute secrecy. Don't let anyone near him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Keep the media out! Damn it, we have to do something!
What the?
Judging from his lacerations, it would appear he was kidnapped, then killed at another location, and...
Sojiro! Don't tell me. I'm gonna get angry if you don't come out. Sojiro!
Hey, didn't know you guys were back.
You're the same as Ryuji!
What are you talking about? I was taken to that asshole Shido's place. They suddenly told me I could go home. That's thanks to his change of heart, right? Thought as much. They had me blindfolded the whole time, so I've got no idea where they took me. Though it sounded like they were oddly bustling about.
Looks like it's going well.
Man, my handsome mug was nearly ruined. That's all fine and dandy. But they really did a number on this place. Sorry to bother you two when you're tired, but I need you to help me clean up.
We just have to wait like usual now.
Before anybody asks any questions as to why my persona are stupidly powerful, strength training, strength fusion, and also putting my personas on lockdown, let alone the DLC. But mostly putting all my personas on lockdown and also strength level 10. Let's not forget about that. So that's why I was able to breeze past Shido, because Shido has a weakness for all of my personas. Thank God that Izanagi no Okami had resistance to everything.
Alright, we should act as normal as we can while we're waiting too.
Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, up until the 18th of December, it is going to be the cool-off period. This is RVman985. Peace out and take care as we pursue to try to finish up the last Confidant rank, starting next part.